See, this is the kind of stuff they don't teach you in boot camps and seminars, because what they know is that they're setting you up to fail. They want you to fail because they know that you don't have enough in you to want to make yourself better. Now remember, we took all, before I get into this, real recap. We're breaking down all the systems. As you can see, we have a system of you, little small systems that have systems on top of systems. And what we're going to do is let's take dating for a second. Let's look at the system of dating. Because a lot of people sit there and say, well, shoot, I know what dating is. Well, dating is broken up into its own systems. Oh, boy. Just doing it. Oh, wait. All right, here it is. That's it. Simple systems right here. These are all systems that have even systems on top of those systems. Every system has small systems on top of those systems. And we always love to break things to his first domino. But let's take dating for a second. If you look at dating, like we've always said, if you don't have the boot camps, you've never seen the boot camps, this is something new to you, I'm just breaking it down to you. Dating is broken down into its own system. Dating is broken down into meeting women, dating women, being in a relationship with women, being engaged with a woman, being engaged right here, getting married, and fatherhood. That's dating in its own system. And every little part is another group of small systems that, again, as a whole, you're failing at. Because what a lot of you guys do is you go from dating straight to marriage or engagement, and you skip and bypass the other systems, which always sabotages your relationships. Even, let's get to the first section of meeting a woman. And the small little systems right there. Fear. Scared to talk to women. Don't know what to say to a woman. Don't even have any idea how to talk to a woman. And present yourself like a man to a woman. You have no idea. And let me find it. Oh, I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, man, I lost what I was looking for. Nah, that's no worries. But like I was saying before, you have no idea what to do with a woman. You have no idea how to talk to a woman. You, at this point, you're probably thinking, is she interested in me? Does she like me? At this point, she tells you she probably has a boyfriend or she's in a relationship. What do I do? You look at her from afar. You go to the bars, the clubs. You go to the speed dating. You do all these different types of these things, online dating, all these things just to meet the woman, and you're not even prepared because dad failed you. Dad didn't show you how to handle yourself as a man, so you automatically fail. You've already failed in its parts. You don't know how to talk to women. You don't know how to approach a woman. But what you do in reaction is do the quick fix things. You get the boot camps, the quick fixes, the seminars. You learn how to use NLP, hypnosis, magic tricks, pickup lines, gimmicks, tricks, everything you possibly can to get you to the point of meeting a woman, and yet it fails. But what you keep doing as a human is you keep trying to find the magic pill because you have no idea what it means to be a man. So you stay in your comfort zone, you make excuses, and you don't want to work hard. But that is another system. When you're dating her, Or even when you start to meet her, one more thing, when you start to meet her, what do you do in the system? You get her phone number, and she gives you a wrong number. Or you pick up the phone, or you're calling her constantly running behind her, begging her to call you, begging her to go out on a date with you, but she keeps making excuses. Or you're lucky enough to get the date, you take her out to dinner and a movie, but because you don't have any laws, rules, and codes, and you don't know how to communicate with the woman, you don't understand women, you don't get the second date. So you're wondering, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get the woman? Then you would get into I buy her gifts and flowers and trinkets and chocolates, and nothing ever changes. She still is the same person and the same individual. You express your feelings to her, but she only wants to be friends with you. Or after a point, you get on her nerves, and you want to try everything you can to get her. But remember, the system is broken. Or you're in a relationship and you're getting yelled at and screamed at and disrespected. She's treating you bad. She's dogging you out. You're engaged and she's telling you what you can and can't do, how you're supposed to live your life and what you should do and don't do. You're married and you don't get sex. All you get is problems and infidelity and cheating and being yelled at, hit, and screamed at. And then you become a father with this individual, and what do her kids see? Her kids will see a father that's weak, a father that is not a man, that's getting beat down by his wife. Daughters see that and they say, okay, this is how I need to treat my men. Sons see that and they say, oh my God, I gotta sit back and cupcake and handcuff these goddamn women. But see, this is just one part of the system. One part. Because in the dating as another part of a system, if you don't have self, women, sex, even these little three right there, if you don't have those three, knowledge of self, knowledge of women, knowledge of sex, laws, rules, and codes could be on the next one. You are always going to fail, and this is why a lot of you fail. A lot of you don't want to see the truth, but this is the honest truth, and this is why you will always fail, and this is what separates us from everybody else, because we show you how to succeed and become a man and live by laws, rules, and codes, and be noble in what you do, and not sit around and let somebody dictate your life, or you wait for the world to happen or problems to happen or life happens to you. This is what we're all about. We are a family here. We are a brotherhood, a fraternity, a society of men who bring other men up. But you just have to ask yourself the question: how many more days do you really think that when you're 80 or 90 or 70 years old and life has passed you by, you think you get a reset? 20, 30-year-old men, 40-year-old men have nothing to live for anymore. Cannot handle relationships, cannot handle jobs, cannot handle people. But they always see people that can. They go to the clubs and they see this. They see these kind of guys with all the women. They see all the women crying and begging these kind of guys, because these are the guys that are in control of themselves. And as a man, if you are not in control of these two little small systems, if you're not in control of that, then you will be done. You're done. Because don't forget, every small system itself has other parts. But no matter how many parts that connect in all of these systems, that connect on all barriers, no matter how many they connect. As a man, you will always be in control. And that's the thing that separates men from the humans. If you want to get out of that quicksand life of not having the guidance of dad, of always getting beat down and being afraid and worried, and you're sick of it, it's time to cross over. You've got the opportunity. It is your choice. Do you want to invest in yourself and learn more about you from men that can make you into a man where one day you'll be able to transfer this to your children and your children's children? You'll be able to do something that is going to really and truly, at the end of the day, outlive you. Here's the $1 million question. It's time to ask you the $1 million question.